Esse é o DJ Holanda, tá lançando a nova moda.
É o DJ Holanda, imã de piranha, imã de piranha, imã de piranha, imã de piranha. DJ Holanda, imã de piranha, imã de piranha, imã de piranha.
How's it going, everybody? We are back. Today we're reacting to the most offensive ads ever made by Sunny V2. So let's see. Let's see what he's got in store for us. I'm gonna be surprised if there's anything like actually like super offensive in here, though.
Fly on in for a September 11.
I was fucking wrong. Dude, what the fuck? 2 footlongs, $9.11, bro. Uh, 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 Jesus fucking Christ.
Deal. What about some cereal to cope with the Boston Marathon bombing?
Whoa.
These are the most offensive ad campaigns ever. In 2011, Mexican restaurant Hacienda rented this specific billboard, on which they'd referenced the Jonestown Massacre, where cult leader Jim Jones had killed his entire following by spiking their Kool-Aid with poison. So what did the restaurant's billboard say? We're like a cult with better Kool-Aid, and their drinks were apparently to die for.
Brother. What the fuck? Yo, okay, look, I'm sorry I wasn't familiar with your game. Holy shit. I did say like I didn't think any of these would be offensive. I was so wrong.
Hacienda's VP of Sales and Marketing explained,
it's
our role
Hacienda.
is not to be controversial or even edgy. We want to be noticed, and there's a difference. We have a responsibility to advertise with care, and that's why we're pulling this ad. We made a mistake and don't want to have a negative image in the community, yet this wouldn't be their last controversial billboard. 5 years later, in 2016, the restaurant made another reading,
the best Mexican food this side of the wall,
which quickly went viral on Reddit, sparking outrage. Really disappointed Hacienda continues to push past what is acceptable
Bro,
for
grow the fuck
advertising.
up. That's
Not a fan
hilarious.
of most of their billboards, but this is just too much. Hashtag take it down. Others showed their support in comments such as this one, yet unlike their previous billboard, Hacienda says it has no plans to apologize for or remove the ads.
Smart.
Their vice president explained,
We don't intend to upset anybody, but we do use humor.
and Lee's Discount Liquor applied a similar strategy. Alcohol,
it's
it's
funny.
cheaper than therapy. If alcohol
Brother, that's hilarious. If alcohol isn't the answer, change the question.
is not the answer, change the
Bro.
question. You look like I need a drink, and
Dog. If this was the billboard for like drinks where I live, I probably would have started drinking by now. This is hilarious.
perhaps so did the people who tried to get the billboards banned. Take down billboards stating Lee's Liquor is cheaper than therapy.
I mean,
the
is
owners
it-
of Lee's
is it a
Liquor has
lie?
failed to remember the implications of alcohol regarding DUIs, broken families, and when people commit manslaughter. Lee's Liquor owners think this is funny. Take this billboard down. Various
You're right. You know, they're right. It's not funny. It's fucking hilarious. The DUIs, broken families, and people committing manslaughter. That's not on them. Hell, that's not even on the alcohol's fault, right? Because if there wasn't alcohol, people would be doing drugs. It's not the fault of people who provide a service that service is abused. Like, I understand where this person is coming from, but this logic should extend to all alcohol, not just the ones with the funny billboards. This guy's an idiot.
comments agreed, such as, "This is irresponsible advertising. You can sell alcohol without crossing this boundary," whereas the humor was liked by others. "Hey dude, get a life. It's a very funny sign.
Yeah.
I wish we had more signs in Vegas like this. If you don't like the billboard, go back to Utah." Lee's Discount Liquor ran their own billboard controversy poll, which found that 77.2% of people called the ad clever and not offensive, yet this didn't stop a mandate to take the billboard down. Even worse was a business card shared to Reddit reading, "Are you an alcoholic? We can help," although they weren't offering counseling, but rather an alcohol delivery.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game, Sunny V2. Like, the first thing I said before starting this video was, I'll be surprised if any of this is actually offensive. So far, it's been banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. We are 2.5 minutes in. And so far, we've managed to piss off everybody. This is fucking hilarious.
Service. In all seriousness, I assume it's just a bad translation and meant "Do you enjoy alcohol? We can help," but yeah, really should have run that by a native speaker first.
I do not believe that this person believes what they're saying. I think this person is just very, very humorless and believes that everybody else is like them.
In that very same year, British supermarket Tesco found themselves in the infamous horse meat scandal, where one of their
Oh,
burgers
boy.
was found containing 29% horse meat. Well, only 2 days after the scandal broke, Tesco tweeted, "It's sleepy time, so we're off to hit the hay."
No fucking way.
See you at 8 AM for more Tesco tweets, and the replies weren't too pretty.
No.
"You're hitting the hay? Well, I suppose the poor horses don't need
Dude. Raw.
it anymore." Maybe hitting the hay wasn't the best choice of words right now.
Oh, get out of
Plenty
here,
of room
Mom.
on the hay now that we've eaten all the horses. Tesco responded by tweeting, "I'm terribly sorry. That tweet was scheduled before we knew of the current situation. We'd never intend to
Cowards. Just don't respond, just move on.
make light of it." And in
Oh,
case
God.
this wasn't bad enough, Tesco then had to scrap a segment of its latest advert, as it was due to include images
Brother. Brother, they had their whole marketing team running through horse imagery for some goddamn reason.
Of a horse. The horse was apparently said to be used in a humorous context, but while Tesco was simply a victim of bad
Blah. I'll be right back. I need water. Like, so far, each and every one of these has been a complete and utter banger. Like, back to back to back. These are hilarious.
timing, recipe website Epicurious was a victim of bad thinking, because after the Boston Marathon bombing, they'd post two insane tweets. In honor of Boston and New England, may we suggest
If the next one talks about an explosive flavor, I'm out. I'm
whole
going
grain
wild.
cranberry scones. Boston, our hearts are with you. Here's a bowl of breakfast energy we could all use to start today. The tweets were quickly shared to a media training website which wrote, "Get your legs blown off by a terrorist? Try these scones. Lose a cherished friend? Maybe this bowl of breakfast energy can help," which then turned into articles by Mashed and Business Insider as Epicurious.
And here's the thing. The worst part about these ones is that they're not even like real funny. It's just like, hey, I hear you're pretty sad right now. Have some cereal. Like, this ain't funny, right?
Today. The tweets were quickly shared to a media training website which wrote, "Get your legs blown off by a terrorist? Try these scones. Lose a cherished friend? Maybe this bowl of breakfast energy can help," which then turned into articles by Mashed and Business Insider as Epicurious was labelled by the public morons, idiots, dickheads, and pathetic. The company responded with a copy and paste apology, leading to more criticism reading, "A repeatedly tweeted template apology isn't genuine."
Bro, just make a single tweet apologizing. Like, if you're gonna be copy pasting it, make one tweet. That's it.
It's a form letter. The steady stream of identical tweets does nothing to engage with the audience and express human remorse, but were Epicurious's tweets as bad as Kenneth Cole's? Millions are in uproar in Cairo. Rumor is they heard our new spring collection is now available online, although the uproar had actually come from protests in Egypt, where 846 people were killed. Kenneth Cole quickly apologized before making the same mistake only 2 years later.
There's something special about a corporation just not learning its lesson. Like, fucking up super bad, and then just doing it again.
Later, in response to the Syrian civil war, he'd tweet, "Boots on the ground or not, let's not forget about sandals, pumps, and loafers."
These aren't even funny. These are just stupid.
Sneakily advertising his new line of shoes. On a public billboard, Kenneth mocked the Hudson River crash landing, but at least he had the
Okay, but that's funny.
shoes. On a public
This one's funny. This one is kinda, it's a play on words. It's kind of okay.
billboard, Kenneth mocked the Hudson River crash landing, but at least he had the decency to avoid September 11, unlike this TV commercial by the Worldwide Nature Fund. It began by explaining in 2001, one of the worst tragedies in the history of humanity killed 2,819 people, before showing a bunch of other planes to articulate that in 2005 the tsunami killed 280,000 people. That's 100 times more deaths. The message of the ad was that our planet is brutally powerful, yet it felt like they were minimizing the severity of 9/11 to highlight a natural disaster that couldn't have been avoided. Not only is the message offensive, but it's scientifically flawed. All the carbon reductions and recycling in the world won't prevent tsunamis.
Exactly. It's like the whole thing with 9/11 was that it was an unprovoked attack by people, right? It was a hideous action that people committed. A tsunami, it's like, okay, it happened. We move on. We try to heal. We try to take care of our loved ones. We rebuild and we move on from it. But with September 11, it's like we can't really do that because it was a person that did that, right? It's a lot. It goes a lot deeper.
Advertising double fail. The commercial was so offensive that WWF tried to claim it did not authorize its production or publication.
I'm pretty sure, like, the immediate next sentence out of Sonny V2's mouth is gonna be, but this was a lie.
Yet there was another 9/11 ad that was somehow even worse. It began to circulate in September 2013.
This is fucking goated. This is a goated advertisement. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, it's offensive, but this is just fucking goated.
And showed a man flying toward 2-foot-long subs, which you could buy for a price of $9.11.
That's a pretty good price. I don't know what you're talking about.
The ad was captioned with 2 pieces of text. Fly on in for September 11th, and you will never forget this deal. But was the ad actually legitimate? Well, no. It was the work of satirical news site The Onion, which wrote from the structural steel melt on Tower 7 grain bread to the Twin Chowers cold cut combo with ground zero carb vinaigrette on Let's Whole Wheat Roll. We've got something for everybody this September 11. Despite clearly being a joke, a man named Travis tried to cash in on the deal, printing the ad to bring to his local Subway, which they unbelievably accepted.
No
Is that a
fucking
good
way.
coupon or no? It's a good coupon? It's
No
good?
fucking way.
He and
they
his friend were
accepted it.
totally baffled,
Dude, I can't believe they did that.
even showing their receipt to prove they hadn't lied. If the coupon itself wasn't hilarious enough, the fact that Subway accepted it as a legitimate coupon had me rolling on the floor. Subway, however, wasn't impressed. Like everyone, we're deeply
Oh, it's not a. It's the Onion, dipshit. It's not fake. It's fucking joke.
offended by the
Clown.
fake story and ad created by The Onion. The story received coverage in a Sydney Morning Herald article, which highlighted another 9/11 deal that was instead completely genuine. The now closed Tumbledown Trails Golf Club in Wisconsin posted this newspaper ad reading 12th anniversary
To commemorate the anniversary of 9/11, we're offering 9 holes with card. Oh my days.
of 9/11. To commemorate this, we are offering 9 holes with cart for only $9.11 per person, or 18 holes with cart for only $19.11.
Wait, that's more expensive. Oh, that's more expensive. Like, they could have just gone 1822. 1911 is more. That's not a deal.
The owner of the course said the golf club began the promotion 2 years ago on the 10th anniversary of the attacks, and until now it had been warmly received as a way to ensure people never forgot the tragedy. He'd therefore add, we're a little hurt by the fact that people are putting such a negative context on this. I thought people would appreciate it. It seemed the owner at least had some good intentions, although so did these 3 companies when they used hashtags incredibly wrong. Sweets
boy.
company Entenmann's wrote, who's not guilty about eating all the tasty
Isn't that the O.J. Simpson one?
treats they want, without realizing not guilty was trending due to Casey Anthony's trial for the murder of her baby. The
That's way worse than O.J. Simpson.
respond by tweeting, sorry everyone, we weren't trying to reference the trial in our tweet. We should have checked the trending hashtag first.
Yeah,
Fashion
you
brand
should've.
Celeb Boutique wrote, hashtag Aurora is trending. Clearly about our Kim K inspired Aurora dress, although this wasn't exactly true. The hashtag was trending due to the Batman movie theater shooting, which killed 12 people in Aurora, Colorado. We are incredibly sorry for our tweet about Aurora.
Dog, do these dudes not watch the news? Like, brother, you understand that you're supposed to, like, be aware of current events if you're working social media, right? Like, what, if you're gonna use the tweet, if you're gonna tweet out that hashtag, fucking look at what the fucking hashtag is. What the fuck?
Our PR is not US based and did not check the reason for the trend. At the
Why not? Why not? You're a US brand. Look, if you're a US brand and you're hiring people outside of the US, there are some positions that you should not be filling with people who are not local. One of those is advertisement. You want to know why? Because you need somebody who speaks the language, who's aware of the culture, somebody who's aware of current events, who can react to current events. Why the fuck are you hiring people from different continents, most likely? Why? Because it's cheaper. So I genuinely think that this is completely deserved. Like, this is not an excuse. This should result in more backlash, not less.
At that time, our social media was totally unaware of the situation.
This is not a good excuse. This should result in more backlash.
And simply
But
thought
it
it was
won't, 'cause
another
it's a
trending
celebrity, so who
topic.
gives
We
a
have
shit,
removed
right?
the very insensitive tweet and will of course take more care in the future to look into what we say in our tweet.
Why don't you just hire somebody from the US to react to current events in the US?
Then there was
Idiots.
D. Giorno's Pizza who wrote #why I stay
What the fuck did he just say?
in our tweets. Then there was D. Giorno's
It's DiGiorno. Brother said DiGiorno.
in the future
Like
to look
2
into what we
Ds.
say in our tweets. Then there was D. Giorno's
Like, I enjoy double D's, but not in my pizza, you know?
Pizza who wrote #why I stayed, you had pizza, which was
Even I knew that one, and I wasn't aware of the hashtag until like 5 seconds ago. Like, that is clearly about domestic violence. How the fuck?
a hashtag started by women explaining why they stayed in abusive relationships. Unsurprisingly,
They
the
had
company
pizza.
then tweeted a million apologies, did not read what the hashtag was about before posting, and to their credit, they spent the entire day responding to every complaint authentically. All social media experts, please take a lesson from D. Giorno Pizza. When you step in it, you give real apologies and not excuses. Good job. However, Home Depot never got the memo, as they'd do the exact opposite. After posting a tweet which produced the article, Home Depot apologizes for racist game day tweet, terminates agency responsible. So what did the tweet say? Which drummer is not like the others? Attaching a photo that showed black people next to a monkey.
Dude. Dog. K9. Friendo. Homie. What? There's no fucking way.
You
dude.
could argue it wasn't that bad given it said, which drummer is not like the others, although it's hard to know what Nivea was thinking when headlining an ad with the words white is purity.
How does it get worse? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. White is purity. Dude. What the fuck? Yo. Dog. Nivea. Did you just like who was the fucking advertising department for this one? The fucking KKK?
Purity. The campaign was so wild people didn't believe it was real, although others tried to argue that the world was overreacting. Is the US so obsessed with race now that the first thing Americans think when they read white isn't the color but race? People, stop seeing everything with identity politics tinted glasses.
This guy's a fucking idiot. White is purity is something used by white supremacists like constantly. What do you mean that don't see things through race? Like, the fucking phrase is racist, dipshit.
Then there was this ad by Big Pens reading,
Oh boy. This is gonna piss off like the loudest minority of all.
look like a girl, act like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss, which was hilariously designed to celebrate women.
That's hilarious.
Women's Day. People didn't appreciate it. If it's quite alright with you, Bick, I'll look like a woman, act like a woman, think like a woman, and work like a woman.
What? So women can't be bosses? Is that the problem? It seems kind of sexist to me, Mr. Commenter.
and you can F right off like an idiot. To make matters worse, Bic had launched the Bic for Her pen range 3 years prior, which had already been slammed as sexist.
They're just like regular pens, except they're pink, so they cost twice as much. That is absolutely true as well.
Well, at last, pens for us ladies to use. Now all we need is for her paper, and I can finally learn to write. I was so disappointed to find that only 1/5 of the pens I received were pink. Or maybe more, I can't do maths. These pens fit perfect in my hands, but hubby feels they are unnecessary since he writes all the checks. I'd explain more, but I have to go make him a sandwich.
All of these were hilarious. Actually, no, not all of them. Some of these were stupid. Like, just pure fucking dumb, and there was nothing to it other than that. But some of these were really freaking funny. Like, actually freaking funny. Also, what the hell is happening in here? Online politics podcast. Oh, these guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this one because it's literally just Hassan and his cronies being racist. Big fucking surprise. But yeah, how did it get worse with each ad? This was a goated fucking video. I kind of wanna watch Asmund react to it as well. Let's watch Asmongold react to it. We've watched the actual video. Let's watch Asmongold react to it because this is gonna be fucking goated.
Some cereal to cope with the Boston Marathon bombing. These are the most offensive ad
Look at his
campaigns
face.
ever. In
Lit the
2011,
fuck up,
Mexican
dude.
restaurant Hacienda rented this specific billboard on which they'd referenced the Jonestown Massacre, where cult leader Jim Jones had killed his entire following
Kool-Aid,
by
yeah.
spiking their Kool-Aid with poison. So what did the restaurant's billboard say? We're like a cult with better Kool-Aid, and their drinks were apparently to die for. Hacienda's VP of Sales and Marketing explained, "Our role is not to be controversial or even edgy. We want to be noticed, and there's a difference. We
I
have
think that's funny. I do. I
Oh,
think
that's
this one's
hilarious. That one was hilarious.
funny. Because,
responsibility."
like, the difference in
It's a
my
bunch of
mind is,
cultists,
like,
who
with
cares?
September 11th, the people that worked in the World Trade Center, and I'm not even saying you can't make jokes about that. You make jokes about whatever you want. But, like, especially with this, like, if you're in a cult, you're an idiot.
Mhm.
Like, that's, you're just
You can make jokes about anything so long as they're funny.
a fucking idiot. What are you doing being in a cult? Like, yeah, you did this to yourself.
to advertise with care, and that's why we're
Yeah,
pulling
also, how can they get offended? They're dead.
this ad. We made a mistake and don't want to have a negative image in the community, yet
Yeah.
this wouldn't be their last controversial billboard.
Yeah, of course.
5 years later, in 2016, the
Ooh.
restaurant made another reading,
The best Mexican food this side of the wall.
which quickly went
That's
viral
funny.
on Reddit, sparking
hilarious.
outrage. Really disappointed Hacienda continues to push past what is acceptable for advertising.
Acceptable by who?
By the twinkle toes.
Who decided that you decide what's acceptable? This is funny. Stop crying.
Not a fan of most of their billboards, but this is just too much. Hashtag take it down. Others showed their support.
I always think I'm not a fan of this person's like work, but this one is too much. It's like, dude, saying you're not a fan doesn't give you more authority over what is and isn't acceptable. It actually takes away any and all authority you might have had because you've already told us that you are not a part of the audience it's intended for. So this whole I'm not a fan of most of their billboards, but this is just too much. It's like, okay, then go away. We don't care about what you have to say. Leave. We don't like you. You're dumb and you smell bad.
Supporting
Who
comments
cares?
such as this one. Yet unlike their previous billboard, Hacienda says it has no plans
Thank
to apologize for
Good.
or remove the ads.
Yeah, because you did nothing wrong. That shit's fucking hilarious.
Their vice president explained,
Yeah.
We don't intend to upset anybody, but we do use humor.
and Lee's
Yeah,
discount
it's a
liquor
joke.
applied
Shut
a
up.
similar strategy. Alcohol, it's cheaper than therapy. If alcohol is
I know
not
he's
the
gonna love this
answer,
one.
change the question. You look like I need a drink, and perhaps so did the people who tried to get the billboards banned. Take down billboards stating Lee's liquor is cheaper than therapy. The owners of
Why? What is this gonna upset you? Oh, the owners failed to remember the implications of. Oh my.
Lee's Liquor has failed to remember the implications of alcohol regarding DUIs, broken families, and when people commit manslaughter. Lee's Liquor owners think this is funny. Take this billboard down.
Yeah, it is funny. Shut up. Stop crying. That's nice. Yeah, and here's the way I look at it, right? is that there are some times where there are advertisements that are done in poor taste. And I'm sure that there
we're
are
gonna get
some
to
of them.
those.
But like, just because somebody's mad about
but this one's
something
just
or
funny.
offended doesn't mean that like
These first ones were just funny, like outright hilarious.
Like there's somebody that gets offended about everything. Who cares?
Various comments agreed, such as, "This is irresponsible
Zero
advertising.
likes.
You can sell alcohol
Who the fuck
without
with the
crossing this
Anna Adams has
boundary,"
to say?
whereas the humor was liked
Shocker.
by others. "Hey dude, get a life. It's a very funny sign. I wish we had more signs in Vegas like this. If you don't like the billboard, go back to
Yeah,
Utah."
get the hell
Lee's
outta here.
Discount Liquor
Based
ran
on
their
them.
own billboard controversy poll, which found that 77.2% of people called the ad clever and not offensive, yet this didn't stop.
Exactly. You could never, like, most normal people think this shit's funny.
Mm-hmm.
The only people who think it's a problem are freaks. And, like, people that professionally have problems. Wow, a woman who writes articles for a living wrote an article about something that she's mad about. What a fucking surprise.
A mandate to take the billboard down. Even worse was a business card shared to Reddit reading, "Are you an alcoholic? We can help,"
Yeah.
although they weren't offering counseling, but rather an alcohol delivery service.
Yeah,
In
I can see, like, this one's like a... This one's definitely worse, right?
Yeah, but it's still
all
funny.
seriousness, I assume it's
Yeah.
just a bad translation and meant, "Do you enjoy alcohol? We can help," but yeah, really should have run that by a native speaker first.
this
In
Or
that
what? Or what? This is the thing that I don't see people understand. Or what? What, there's gonna be like 5 people that get mad?
very same year, British supermarket Tesco found themselves in the infamous horse meat scandal,
this one
where
was so
one of their
funny.
burgers was found containing 29% horse meat. Well, only 2 days after the scandal broke, Tesco tweeted, "It's sleepy time, so we're off to hit the hay." See you at 8 AM for more Tesco tweets, and the replies weren't too pretty.
I think this is fucking funny.
Bro,
This is
they're-
good. This is, yeah, there it is.
Hitting the hay? Well, I suppose the poor horses don't need it anymore.
The replies
Maybe
were
hitting
so
the hay
goated.
wasn't the best
Yeah.
choice of words right now. Plenty of room on the hay now that we've eaten all the
Uh-huh.
horses. Tesco responded by tweeting, "I'm terribly sorry. That tweet was scheduled before we knew of the current situation. We never intend to make light of it, and in case
See, like, this is the problem, is that there are all these over-serious, super-sensitive complainers on the internet, and these companies will bow down to them. Why are you doing this? Like, every other normal person is just laughing and thinking this is funny. Then there's a handful of people
No, and even in the quote-unquote complaints that Sunny V2 showed, 2 out of 3 were having a laugh as well.
that are perpetually offended by everything that get mad about it, and they ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? What, like, who does this help?
No one.
Terminally online, yes, because they get sued. Sued by what?
What the fuck? What the fuck can they be sued for in that regard? Like they made a joke. Grow up.
this wasn't
There's nothing
bad
to sue.
enough, Tesco then had to scrap a segment of its latest advert, as it was due to include images of a horse.
To be fair, I do think that, like, it makes sense. Like, in this case, they probably would remove it because they don't want to draw attention to, like, the controversy. But yeah.
Horse
They're
was
not-
apparently said to be
Like, they're not really removing it because people were mad. They're removing it because they just don't want to talk about the controversy.
Yeah.
used in a humorous context. But while Tesco was simply a victim of bad timing, recipe website Epicurious was a victim of bad thinking. Because after the Boston Marathon bombing, they'd
this is
post
so
2
bad.
insane tweets. In honor of Boston and New England, may we suggest whole grain cranberry
What's wrong with that?
scones. Boston, our hearts are with
It's
you.
bad
Here's
taste.
a bowl of breakfast
it's
energy we
not
could
funny.
all use to start today.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Tweets were quickly shared to a media
just bad
training
taste.
website
Yeah.
which wrote, "Get your legs blown off by a terrorist? Try these scones. Lose a cherished friend? Maybe this
Yeah, this
bowl
one's
of
bad.
breakfast energy can help," which then turned into articles by Mashed and Business Insider as
But the reason why it's bad, it's not funny. It's just stupid.
Exactly.
Epicurious
It's bad
was
because it's
labeled
not
by
funny.
the public morons, idiots, dickheads, and pathetic. The company responded with a copy and paste apology, leading to more criticism reading,
Mm-hmm.
"A repeatedly tweeted template apology isn't genuine. It's a form letter. The steady stream of identical tweets does nothing to engage with the audience and express human remorse."
I don't think that the company needs to do that. They deleted. Did they delete it? Okay, then they deleted it. Like, why do you
Yeah,
need
make
an
one tweet.
apology from a company? You think the company really cares about this?
They don't.
This is like, again, like it's like a consumer behavior. Like, oh, I want the company to apologize to me and tell me that they know that they hurt my feelings. What are you doing? Do you think they really care? They're just apologizing you so you give them more money. Like, they don't give a shit.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, they want to figure. It's
really
just such a weird.
You know, it's pathetic. Like the person in the responses said, like, that is what's pathetic.
Like,
Weirdos.
it's all so fake, isn't it? Like, I think this is just, it's so fake. It's crazy.
But were Epicurus's tweets as bad as Kenneth Cole's?
This guy just didn't give
Millions
a
are in
fuck.
uproar in Cairo. Rumor is they heard our new spring collection is now available online, although the uproar had actually come from protests in Egypt, where 846 people were killed. Kenneth Cole quickly apologized before making the same mistake only 2 years later. In response to the
2 years is
Syrian
a long
civil
time.
war, he'd tweet, "Boots on the ground or not, let's not forget about sandals, pumps, and loafers, sneakily
Yeah, this is really, it's
Yeah.
not a.
It's just bad taste. It's not
yeah,
really
it's
funny.
just like it's not funny. It's just bad, you know.
It's funnier than the
his
previous
new
one.
line of shoes. On a public billboard, Kenneth mocked
This
the
one I
Hudson
thought was
River
funny.
crash landing, but at least he had the decency to
Oh, here we
avoid
go.
September 11
Here
and
we
like
go.
his TV commercial by the World
Well, not this one.
Nature Fund. It began by explaining in 2001, one of the worst tragedies in the history of humanity killed 2,000.
Let me guess. They're probably going to compare September 11th to like animals getting killed.
No, tsunami.
819
Worse.
people before showing a bunch of other planes to articulate that in 2005 the tsunami killed 280,000 people. That's 100 times more deaths.
I guess we
The
should bomb the ocean.
Yes.
message of the ad was that our planet
Agreed.
is brutally powerful, yet it felt like they were
Vaporize the
minimizing the
oceans.
severity of 9/11 to highlight a natural disaster that couldn't have been avoided. Not only is the message offensive, but it's scientifically flawed. All the carbon reductions and recycling in the world won't prevent tsunamis. Advertising double fail.
Yep.
The
I think that part of it is true, but I do think that like also
It misses the point.
there's a degree of intellectual dishonesty that goes into getting mad about that.
Well, yeah.
That they probably weren't saying that September 11th wasn't a big deal. They were just trying to create a scope or a frame of reference for how bad the tsunamis were. So, like, I think, again, like, it's a problem where people like to get mad about things recreationally, but they never really think about, like, that people get mad about stuff and, like, they interpret it one way, and then they automatically assume that that's how you meant it. You
As
can't
somebody,
compare the two?
as somebody who enjoys getting mad recreationally, he's right. Like, you gotta do a little bit of a misinterpretation, like purposeful misinterpretation, in order to get proper mad at something.
Well, I mean, one of them killed that many people, the other one killed the other amount of people. It's just poor taste in comparison.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. It's like, yeah, like if I saw this, I'd be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do this, right? But I think that people that are getting mad about it are still, they're like willfully assuming that they were doing it in order to minimize September 11th, right? It's like, I can understand like, oh yeah, this is kind of weird, but like actually getting mad about
It's
it, that's a
cringe.
bit much.
Yeah.
commercial was
It's cringe. You don't get mad at cringe, you cringe at it.
so offensive, the WWF tried to claim it did not authorize its production or publication.
But this is
Yet
pussy
there was
shit.
another 9/11 ad that was somehow
It's pussy shit for one reason and one reason only. Like, if you didn't authorize it, why was it out, right? It's like, so you don't have control of your own company? Kind of cringe.
even worse. It began to circulate in
this
September
one's so good.
23rd.
No way. No way. No way they're selling 2 subs for $9, bro. This must have been a long time ago. This must have been a really long time ago.
13 and showed
I
a
can
man
tell just
flying
by the
toward
price.
2-foot-long subs, which
Like
you
an
could buy
airplane.
for a price of $9.11. The ad was captioned with 2 pieces of text. Fly on in for September 11th, and you will never forget this deal. But was the ad actually legitimate?
Probably fake.
Well, no.
Yeah, there
it was
it
the
is.
work of satirical news site The Onion, which wrote from structural steel melt on Tower 7 grain bread to the Twin Towers cold cut combo with ground zero carb vinaigrette on Let's Whole Wheat Roll. We've got something for everybody this September 11. Despite clearly being a joke, a man named Travis tried to cash in on the deal, Oh man, this is fucking good. He's here, he's ready. The ad to bring to his local Subway, which they
This was funny.
unbelievably accepted.
What?
Look at his It's like he's so
to his
interested.
local subway, which they
This is funny.
unbelievably accepted.
What?
Coupon or no?
Pure surprise, shocked,
It's a good coupon?
awed.
It's good? Okay.
He and his friend were totally baffled,
Dude, I can't believe they did that.
even showing their receipt to prove they
course
hadn't lied.
Bruh. You just know everybody in that store got canned. Everybody in that store
This
got
is good.
canned.
Oh, this is good.
If the coupon itself wasn't hilarious enough, the fact that Subway accepted it as a legitimate coupon had me rolling on the floor. Subway, however, wasn't impressed. Like everyone, we're deeply offended
And
by
of course,
the
they
fake
take
story
offense
and
to
ad
it because
created
they're
by
fucking
The
oversensitive
Onion.
pricks.
The story received
That's how it
coverage in a
works
Sydney
every
Morning
time.
Herald article.
Which, by the way,
created
look
by
at
The
look
Onion.
at this ratio. Less than 1,000 likes with almost 800 retweets. That's because most people thought this shit was funny.
Yeah.
Like
The Onion.
everyone, no, not like everyone. Most people didn't think this was offensive. They thought it was funny.
Yeah. It's like, it's The Onion. Everybody knows they're a parody thing. Like they're not. They're fucking satire.
The story received coverage in a Sydney
Yeah,
Morning
yeah, I know one guy who wasn't offended. Trevor wasn't offended after he got his 2 subs for $9.
Bruh. Trevor must have been
Herald
the happiest
article,
boy on
which
earth for like
highlighted
a second
another
there.
9/11 deal that was instead completely genuine. The now closed Tumbledown Trails Golf Club in Wisconsin posted this newspaper ad reading 12th anniversary of 9/11. To commemorate this, we are offering 9 holes with cart for only $9.11 per person, or 18 holes with cart for only
The most offensive part is the fact that this is more expensive than this one times 2.
$19.11.
Okay.
The owner of the course said the golf club began the promotion 2 years ago on the 10th anniversary of the attacks, and until now it had been warmly received as a way to ensure people never forgot the tragedy. He'd therefore add, we're a little hurt by the fact that people are putting such a negative context on this.
Yeah, see, like, that's the problem this is what I was talking about before. It's like the willful dishonesty.
Yeah.
Where, like, people don't even really care whether they were doing it for a good or a bad reason. They're just mad, and then they don't, like, they're not going to the golf course. Apparently the customers didn't give a shit. These are people who probably don't even live anywhere near the golf course that are malding over it and want the world to change whenever it's not even going to affect them at all.
Yeah.
It's the era of criticism and not critical thinking. Yeah, they just want to push narrative. Yeah, it's all they're trying to do is get mad about something. This is the recreational, like, getting offended group on Twitter. This is so common. It's exhausting to deal with these people. Because they'll act like they'll interpret what you do in the worst possible way, and then they'll act like that's how you meant it, and then they'll treat you as if that's what you did. That's the reason why it's bad. It's so fucking dishonest.
Yep.
Thought people would appreciate
The
it.
only way to respond is to tell them to go fuck themselves. That's it. That's the only solution. Because it's like Asmund said, they will act as though they will interpret what you did in the worst possible way and then act as though you didn't just do whatever it is you did that wasn't that bad. They will act as though you did something way worse because you meant to do that thing that is way worse. Like they will and the only solution for these people is to just directly engage them and tell them that they're clowns.
It seemed the owner at least had some good intentions,
Yeah.
although so did these 3 companies
Ooh.
when they used hashtags incredibly wrong. Sweets company
this one's
Entenmann's
so
wrote,
bad.
who's not guilty about eating all the tasty
I'll be honest,
treats
I thought
they
this one was
want,
about OJ.
without realizing not guilty was trending due to Casey Anthony's trial for the murder of her baby.
Oh, yeah, she killed
They
her kid,
respond by
yeah.
tweeting, sorry everyone, we weren't trying to reference the trial in our tweet. We should have checked the trending hashtag first. Fashion brand Celeb
Okay.
Boutique wrote, hashtag Aurora is trending. Clearly about
Oh,
our
the Aurora nightclub shooting where all the gay people got killed.
Kim K inspired Aurora dress, although this wasn't exactly true.
Yeah.
The hashtag was trending due to the Batman movie theater shooting,
Oh,
which
was that-
killed 12
oh, that was
people
Pulse
in Aurora,
nightclub. Right.
Colorado.
Yeah,
We are
okay.
incredibly sorry
Different
for our
one.
tweet about
Excuse me.
Aurora. Our PR is not US based and did not check the reason for the trend. At that time, our social media was totally unaware of the situation and simply thought it was another trending topic. We have removed the very insensitive tweet and will of course take more care in the future to look into what we say in our tweets. Then there was
Yeah, sure, I think that's fine.
DiGiorno's Pizza, who wrote, #why I stayed, you had pizza.
Wasn't why I stayed a hashtag for why women stayed in abusive relationships?
Yeah.
Which was a hashtag started by women explaining why they stayed in abusive relationships.
Yeah, I remember that.
Unsurprisingly, the company then tweeted a million apologies. Did not read what the hashtag was about before posting.
Well, hey, I mean, this actually makes brands more relatable. So they follow an internet trend and they try to act like they're part of it without even understanding it. Yeah, that's what most people do. Wow, they're just like me.
And to their credit, they spent the entire day responding to every complaint authentically. All social
What
media
a waste of time. You should never do that.
I mean, keep
Should
in mind.
never, like, if people won't accept.
Keep in mind. This is that person's entire job, right? They probably just said, yeah, just keep responding, be apologetic, and try to be genuine. That's probably all the direction they gave to this person, because that's this person's entire job, right? And that for the day, that's what they were doing. That I don't think this is a waste of time at all.
An apology, you're not going to convince them that like you're sorry. Like, it's not going to happen.
Well, it worked.
Experts, please take a lesson from
it's a huge waste
Pizza.
of time.
I
You
don't
step in it, you give real apologies and not excuses. Good job.
Yeah,
However,
you just fucked up. There it is, right? It's like, oops, yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Home Depot never got the memo, as they'd do the exact opposite. After posting a tweet which produced the article, Home Depot apologizes for racist game day tweet, terminates agency responsible.
What's racist
so what
about
did
it?
the tweet say? Which drummer is not like the others, attaching a photo that showed black people next to a monkey? You could
That's just fucking hilarious, dude.
And people thought this was that black people were monkeys? Like, you really think that's what they're trying to do? Like,
Obviously not.
argue it wasn't that bad given it said
Yeah.
which drummer is not like the others, although
Yeah.
it's hard to know what Nivea was thinking when headlining an ad with the words white is purity. The campaign was so wild people didn't believe it was real, although others tried to argue that the world was overreacting. Is the US so obsessed with race now that the first thing Americans think
I
when they
think
read
this
white
is
isn't the color
this is a
but
bad fake
race?
interpretation
People
of the
stop seeing
word
everything with identity
white is
politics
purity.
tinted glasses.
yeah, this is very true.
Then
yeah,
there was
but
this ad
it's
by
still a
Big Pens
bad
reading,
thing.
look like a
A
girl,
bad
act
phrasing.
like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss, which was hilariously designed to celebrate Women's Day.
I knew this was
That's a good
gonna
one.
piss people off. though.
That's a good one.
It's funny, but it's gonna piss people off for
People
sure.
didn't appreciate it.
Man.
If it's quite alright with you, Bic, I'll look like a woman, act like a woman, think like a woman, and work like a woman. And you can F right off like an idiot. To
Wow.
make matters worse, Bic had launched the Bic for Her pen range 3 years prior, which had already been slammed as sexist.
And they're just like regular pens, except they're pink, so they cost twice as much. That is absolutely true as well.
Well, at last, pens for us ladies to use. Now all we need is for her paper, and I can finally learn to write. I was so disappointed to find that only 1/5 of the pens I received were pink. Or maybe more, I can't do maths. These pens fit perfect in my hands, but hubby feels they are unnecessary since he writes all the checks. I'd explain more, but I have to go make him a sandwich.
These were all hilarious. The comments were also real funny. But anyway, guys, it's about time we get into New Vegas. Now, today, because we're reaching the very end of our journey to get every achievement in New Vegas, we only have 2 things left to do. We need to finish the game, well, technically 3. We need to finish the game with the NCR, we need to finish the game with Kaiser's Legion, and we need to finish the game on hardcore. So, what we're going to be doing is very simple. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do an NCR run, and we're only allowed to use NCR weapons. That's the 9mm, that's most of the cowboy-like things that the Rangers use, and that's the service rifle and all that stuff.
You're awake.
Yeah,
How about that?
yeah, I am indeed awake.
Whoa, easy there.
So gotta sit through this a bit.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
My name? You want my name? Hmm. How about there?
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Okay, doesn't really matter what we're gonna look like, so I'm not gonna touch any of this.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Let's. Whoa.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay. So, since we are NCR, one of the things that we need to make sure we have is a lot of luck. Charisma doesn't really matter much to us. We're also going to need this. Not that much strength. Let's give one more tap here. I think we can just tank Charisma altogether, and that's that.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that
And then let's sit down right here, and
what do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
yeah, they're barking all right. Barking up the wrong tree. Just do all of these. And so melee weapons, no speech. No. We're gonna do guns. We're gonna do repair. We're gonna do survival. Yeah.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
For me?
I got a form for you to fill out, so I
A
can
form?
get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay. So I think trigger discipline and sure, Wild Wasteland, because it's funny.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I feel like the Bloody Mess trait, I feel like Bloody Mess should have remained a trait. Like without the damage boost. Just keep it as a regular ass trait.
Here.
Yep. No hardcore mode this time. So, when I say only using NCR weapons, I mean, where is it? I mean these weapons, right? And other weapons like it. So until we get it, we're gonna need to be using the 9mm. Well, they do use knives, so there you go. Basically, weapons included in the grunt or cowboy perk. Nothing else here would be included. So with that, let's get right to adventuring. Now, for this run, we will not be doing any of the DLCs. Should also equip armor. Sure, lightweight metal armor. All right, let's go. We're doing this for some experience early on, and then we're just gonna head straight to Vegas. I wonder if I can hit multiple.
Well, that's a start.
Sure. Let's reload this. I look generic as fuck. But like generic in a main character type of way, you know? So it's just gonna be a quick little playthrough. We're gonna try and get to New Vegas as quickly as possible. And from there, we will try to... We're going to try to get to New Vegas as quickly as possible, and then we're just going to finish with the NCR. Hopefully, we'll be able to do all of that today. Take that shovel, and then let's save this lady as well. Alrighty. Where's... Ah, there she is. Yo, Sunny.
Now that was some good work.
Sure thing. Now, let's head to the school there. Can't shoot for shit, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the knife to finish these guys off. Knives are included in the Grunt and Cowboy perk. If you shoot these, they sometimes let out a bunch of tiny mantises that you just step on for a bunch of free experience. There was only that one? I thought there was more. Oh. Yeah, see? Yeah, you can just walk all over them. You get 10 XP per. Pretty good. Pretty nice. So, how much is my science skill? Yeah, that's enough. I could just read the Programmer's Digest and hack the computer. Crowbar. Move some duds. Alright, let's remove some duds and try and see if we can get our allowance back here. Alright, we got it. Man, the fact that there's so many of them actually makes it pretty hard. Plus, I only got like one out of each of them. So it's like I was gonna stay there the whole fucking day and try to figure it out. Okay, 2. I can work with 2. Four. Okay, let's try and get a few duds gone and maybe recover the allowance. Get more attempts. Alright. Cool. Let's engage the lock and there you go. Alright. Now we can get out of here. By the way, just to verify, yeah. Very hard difficulty. Cool. He's just in the cemetery clearing the place out. Now, we will be putting on NCR clothes as soon as we can. As soon as we find any NCR clothes. We'll be putting them on. .9mm rounds and God damn it. These flies are hard to hit. Got him. Alright, we got some rock flour. Grab this. It'll be useful. And let's head to the source where we can make some healing powder.
Let me see what you got. Hey, that's not bad. See?
Okay. Now, let's go over here.
That's close.
Thought I'd be able to talk to him directly, but no, we gotta go talk to the lady at the pub first.
I'm done being nice. Well, you've been.
Let's go ahead and sell what we won't be using to her. Yeah, not gonna use any of the spears, so just sell them all here. All right. We leveled up. I think I want to pump these a little, just so I can do easy locks with them. So the Grunt and Cowboy perks, they're level 8. In terms of explosives, I already have enough. In terms of melee weapons, I'll have to level them up a little bit more. Alright.
What the hell is your problem?
Let's go ahead and fix this.
Feeling thirsty?
Fix the radio. Alright, let's go talk to the Crimson Caravan guy. Yo, dude.
What is it?
That was easy. Gotta make sure we're stocked up, you know? Fix that up a bunch, and let's see how many of these folks we can get on our side.
You must be the one.
All right, let's see. Not gonna buy this. Probably just gonna buy a bunch of ammo from this guy. Or just sell. Yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
Hi there.
All right.
If you want.
Yep, she'll mark that for me. And now let's talk to the rest of the people.
So you're planning on...
Yeah, gonna take everything that I can here. We're gonna need it. Itching. So it's not any of these ones. Might be. No, no, not this. If it ends in ing, it ain't it. Section 3. Machine. There's 1, 2, and no more. Seeking no receive. Hey, we did it. Let's disengage the lock. Now I'm gonna use the simple shotgun. How much XP do we need to level up? Not that much. We also don't have enough explosives for Easy Pete. Or for this guy.
You looking to buy some?
Yeah. Well, let's just go for a little bit and then we'll come back. What's that place over there? I don't think I've ever been over there. What is in that direction? Now we're good. What is this? The Devil's Gullet. Wait, isn't this where the... Isn't there a minigun here somewhere? I guess not. Why is it called the Devil's Gullet? I mean, I'm guessing a bunch of people have fallen in here over the years. What's here? Nothing of particular use. Some food, that's about it. A 9 iron. I'm gonna break down these. Also break down the 10 mils. Yeah, there you go. Well, time to get on our way to New Vegas. It's funny, I think the NCR ending is the only one that I've literally never once done. I've done every other ending. I know I've done the Legion ending with, you know, mods on and stuff, so... it didn't count. And I didn't get an achievement for it. Very sad. But... yeah, I don't think I ever did the NCR. Head to Prim. What was inside the ground? Fucking buried. These guys don't attack me because I'm not their enemy yet. One thing I do like about this game is, well, first of all, the lack of essential characters other than Yes Man. So you're actually able to, you know, do whatever you want. Gives you proper freedom to play the game however you feel is most appropriate for you and for your character. Ow. I exploded. This isn't a speed run, but we are not going to be stopping for like side quests or anything like that. The world kind of evolves with you anyway, so it's not as though the game's going to be impossible to beat just because we're low level. Plus, all the main quests have some way of being completed without skill checks, so it's fine if we're just leveling up our gun skill. Oh. Dumbass. Out here running after the dude wearing armor, carrying multiple handguns. multiple guns.
Hey,
No.
where the hell do you...
Not specifically handguns. But yeah, see, they got 9 millis, so I got 9 milli. Caution. From what? Probably geckos. Sorry about that. Wasn't able to mute on time.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes. Sir. Yeah?
Alright, let's go in there. Clear out those prisoners. Those convicts. He's got a gun case here, so let's see what's in his gun case. A shotgun. We'll be using that. That's all he has. Isn't there a hunting rifle around here somewhere? Or am I tripping? What? Oh, whatever. Let's take a nap at the corpses. I was convinced there was a hunting rifle in here. Oh boy, I am dying. Okay. Got one. Let's put on our armor again, because they are cooking us. By us, I mean me. I'm the one getting shot at. Bro, I can't hit shit with this gun. Now at least I'm not dying in 3 shots anymore. Okay, got him. Freaking curve in the way. I'll take that NCR helmet. Need to take cover somewhere. He's got 5 shots in there. He's taken 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, gotta get closer. Got him. Coolio. Wait, I just realized this deals less damage than these deals as much damage as the 9mm. Wow, this varmint rifle is trash, dude. Using 5.56 rounds can't even fucking compete with a 9mm. Alrighty, we got him. Let's fix this up. Now it does a little bit more damage. Got him. Going through our ammo like, I don't know, something that's really easy to go through. Isn't Lucky Revolver in that safe? I don't know. Maybe. But I do not have the lockpicking skill to open it. And I'm pretty sure that's one of those where it doesn't have a terminal connected to it, so... Like, is there a way to get in that safe without lockpicking it? Got him. Put this at 45. Guy just decided he wanted to use the 9mm instead of the incinerator for some reason. Not gonna take it because I'm not gonna use it. And it's a little bit too heavy to just lug it around.
I don't.
Did you end up as hostage? Alright, yeah.
Please excuse me, I'm extricating myself at the moment.
Guy's such a pussy. Zero. That's actually pretty useful. Like a 0 is just as useful as like a 6. Well, maybe not a 6. But like so far only, I think it was Barrage. No, not Barrage, Orbital. Only Orbital doesn't have any similarities with Justice. Manhood as well. Okay, so Orbital. That was actually like pretty nice. Pretty lucky. Is this the key to the safe? Or is it to the maintenance store? Yep. Oh, hey. Didn't see that one. So is there any way into that safe without picking it?
Well.
Okay. Let's go talk to this guy. And then we will stop by the Mojave Outpost just to get a service rifle. His name is McGee.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go talk to Knight at the Mojave Outpost. Big stretch.
You better get out of here.
Baby, get out of here, bang. Pussy. Kind of funny that they kind of just ragdolled as soon as I shot him. I don't think they're supposed to do that. At least they don't normally do that. Oh, cowboy repeater. This is an NCR gun, so we will be taking it and making use of it. It's a pretty strong weapon. I need to climb a rock, something to stop them from hitting me. One more. One more. There you go. Okay. Not sure why he suddenly did that. Messed up my shot. Hoo-wee. BB gun. Yeah, it's gonna be so useful, my dude. Totally the type of weapon that you want to rely on for a home defense. What the hell? Oh. I don't know why I just couldn't see it. We're going here specifically to get a service rifle. One of the strongest mid-tier weapons in the game. And also to get a bunch of experience from giving Prim a new sheriff.
Looks like we got a...
Okay.
Caravan. Just needs... I'd like to... Back again.
Okay. If having Prim, the trade route on NCR could help the West. Alright. The fuck? Bro just looks at me. Whoa! I get blown away at the mere prospect that a guy could approach him. It's like, whoa! It's like, I can't even finish that. I can only say whoa because there's nothing to whoa about, you know? Hey, what up, bit?
Yeah.
Got extra troop support for
Just
Prim.
got word of that. There's a squad. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff, and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
NCR POG. Okay, so let's I want all of these at a place where they can be used for the other one, and I need to level this up to 45 for the. No, I don't. I'll just go with grunt. Although the cowboy guns are way stronger. Gonna grab educated. And let's take out those ants. Okay. About to finish you off as well. think I'm just gonna use this knife to finish these guys off. There. Don't think there's any more. Back to the Mojave outpost.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear war.
Yo.
Appreciate that.
Mention reward. And we receive a service rifle. Now, we should have enough to go to Good Springs and get a little bit of extra experience as well here. Yo, yo.
Howdy.
What up?
Feeling thirsty? Feeling thirsty?
Yeah, it's in the store. Good spots for an ambush. Alright, put on this again.
You looking to buy some?
And let's go to the dock, ask him for supplies as well, and then we'll take on the powder gangers.
Welcome back.
Okay. Yo.
So what's going on?
Sonny's with us. Let's do this.
Time to look alive.
We could probably just not do anything, but accidentally put the wrong one there. Need them to get closer. Whoa, why is Cheyenne angry? What happened with Cheyenne? Whoa! Why they mad at me for? What are they mad at me for? What happened? I must have hit Cheyenne by accident. We'll just go again. I don't have enough ammo to be spending it here. So I shall simply stab.
What have you done?
I stabbed this guy to death. I mean, it's not that hard to comprehend, is it? I kind of just ran up to him and just started fucking shanking until he stopped. That's not weird, is it? I don't want to come off as weird. But we did that thing. Time to head further down the road. It's a big ass Scorpo. Let's just eat a bunch of food so we don't die here. Didn't mean to do that, or that. There you go. Oh god, they got me. Didn't realize I was taking that much damage. Okay. Cool. Got him. Let's use the AP rounds on this guy. AP rounds work. Took him out right quick. Oh, and we leveled up. Nice. Okay, so... Pretty sure we have enough explosives for Grunt. How much do I have? I have 15 points, right? So 15 is gonna take 2 levels. Sure. Who do you think wins the fight this time, chat? Oh, it seems it's... Huh. That's... Come on. Fight. I will help whoever is winning. I mean, you seem to be doing okay. Oh, he's turning it around. Must have gotten a few lucky crits. I lied, by the way. You Pounder Ganger? Alright, well. It's funny how everybody kills that guy. It's like a canon event in New Vegas. Like, it doesn't matter what your politics are in the game. That guy dies every time. Does anybody like actually choose not to kill that guy, like out of principle or something? Because like almost everybody I talk to about that guy, like he just dies. He didn't stand a chance, dude.
Are you?
All right. I do find it funny how this asshole pretends as though life is super unfair to him, but he is like piece of shit through and through. Like he is literally only upset about what happened because it negatively affected him. Then again, he was planning on kidnapping and ransoming a bunch of people, so it's like... Not even sure why I'm surprised about that. Bro exudes piece of shit energy. I kind of think it's funny that a lot of the low-level enemies are very easy to maneuver around, but the higher level ones that can one-shot you are very hard to maneuver around. I think it's neat. It allows you to get through the early levels relatively safely if you know what you're doing. But then when you're fighting the stronger enemies of the game, you actually feel like they know how to fight. Just by virtue of how they move. I mean, compared to stuff like the way Deathclaws just dance around in front of you in Fallout 4.
Looks like this is my lucky day. There's nothing I like better than making some other poor veteran.
Didn't work out the way you thought it would, did it? That is a plasma pistol. I'll take it. Why am I carrying this? No value, no value. No value. This has value. No value. What's this? Let's read this. Finally looking up. I got both gutsies up and running. This terminal working too, so I can keep a regular journal. Fixed up a terminal for Mayor Stein too, so he can run his numbers, and got a free turn with Rose as payment. Dare I say? Yeah. All I need now is for a new gal to come to Nipton, one who doesn't know anything about me. If I can get to her and show her my gutsies before anyone else can turn her against me, she'll be impressed, and that'll do it. It has to do it. It's not like every man out there can fix a robot. I'll tell her she'd never have to do housework. That'd be the clincher. It'd be so nice not to have to pay Rosie. This writing stuff is harder than I thought. Better stop here. Maximum only show one gutsy to gal, let admiration take hold, then reveal second gutsy. He's got a second gutsy? Where's the second one? I only see the one. Aww, Owen Baru. Luke's uncle and aunt. Don't have any small pistol. Take that gecko steak. Some dams. Don't mind me, just exploring. Last house, and then we're shooting Vulpus in the face. Wait, no, I think I missed a house. Because there's the house that's like booby-trapped and stuff, right? I missed that one. Must find it. Because it actually has some dope stuff. You know, if you can survive the traps and shit. Yeah, see, there it is. Oh, the cabinet. That's what it was trying to unlock. I was confused for a second there. Get through the paranoid dude's house. Ow. Forgot about that one. Mostly, we're doing this for free experience. And a little bit of food. Mostly it's the experience, though. Yeah, no, I do not. I do not have the means to deal with these guys. That's okay, though.
Don't worry.
All right, let's get some free XP by telling this guy about what happened. Where's the guy? There he is.
Heard you helped out, Jack.
Also going to talk to Ghost up there.
You occur.
And with that, let's continue. I actually think I'm only going to get to Novak. I'm feeling a little tired today, guys. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. Right, forgot about that. Need to sneak up on him. Take out the guy with the grenade launcher before he can kill me. No grenade launcher this time. Oh, that one has the grenade launcher. Oh, no he doesn't. He's just stupid. Bro is just waffling. Straight frickin' waffling. There you go. Legion dogs. Am I headed to Novak right now? Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna... there.
Got enough?
It's telling me to go to... laser rifles and stuff. Kind of feels like I should maybe do some Fear and Hunger streams again. People seem to enjoy those. They get people actually talking. Ow. Let's... yep, I know. Go. But I don't know. I'd probably want to get because like I used to play the game uncensored and people enjoyed that, but if I'm gonna be streaming it on YouTube as well, I'm pretty sure I should be streaming it censored as well, because some stuff in there does not fly on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Then again, there's other stuff that I want to do. I don't want to get stuck playing just Fear and Hunger forever. I'm enjoying Fallout though. Granted, it's kind of like in a quieter place now, with the hype around the show kind of dying down now, especially New Vegas stuff. But I'm enjoying this, and I'm almost finished anyway, so. Probably take us at most the rest of the week. Hey, how's it going, Vera? How am I doing? I'm doing code. I'm doing good. Just doing an NCR run so I can get the achievements for that. And then after that, we'll be doing a Legion run to get the achievements for that on hardcore. Specifically, I'm planning on doing it cannibal only, as in I can only eat other people, which means up to level 4, I can't eat anything. I think that's gonna be funny. But you, how's your day going?
Howdy.
Oh, you're gonna
God
go?
damn it.
Alright.
Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Have a good one.
Yeah. Huh.
See you
Maybe
next time.
you I was expecting all along.
He's gonna break in here and grab one of the best guns in the game.
Welcome to the... We... Guns? Sure thing. Have a look.
Might have a few. Brother, you have so many guns. You have literally so many guns, it's not even funny. Bro really said he's gonna play one of his favorite songs and didn't play a song.
Hey there.
Let's use one of our stealth boys. Yo. There you go. Now I think we can lean into lockpicking, science, and stuff like that. Bloody mess is nice. A little bit of extra damage. Is she not coming? Brother, she was right there. I guess timed out. Let's wait until it's Boone's turn to be up there again.
Hey there.
Yo, get up. Come on.
Is everything all... Is everything...
Dude, why the fuck are you not coming with me? She just didn't do what she was supposed to do. So I guess I gotta fucking reload. Alright, fine. Fucking shit, dude. I hate it when this crap happens. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, she just didn't feel like it, so she didn't do it, and so now you can't finish the fucking quest. God fucking damn it. Hate that shit. She just didn't feel like it, so now you can't finish the quest. Haha.
You shouldn't be here.
Hey there. Is everything all...
Thank you. Fucking shit, dude. Come on. Bro, I swear to fucking God. I was about to go in there and fucking kill her myself. Bro did not even wait.
That's it then. Fuck.
Hey, welcome. We haven't met yet.
What do you do here? NCR, right? Okay, drop by this station here.
All mine.
I mean, they attacked me, so it's like, I don't really feel that bad. That's the bandolier and the mantle. What do you guys think? Mantle or bandolier? I'm thinking mantle. Ooh, he has some ranger armor. I'll actually take that instead.
Hey, any word on state?
All right, now we got to talk to Manny Vargas. Where is his room? Ah, there it is.
What's going on, man?
Okay. But I think I'm gonna call it here for today, guys. I'm just not feeling up to it today, so I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.